Hey, what's going on here? Jalen here, and today I wanted to talk about our parental or guardian influences. Now, this is going to be a part of my, Healing Your Inner Child series. I already did a previous video. You can check it out on the video. Not the video. On my page, there's a video. You can check that out. But yeah, basically, I want to talk about that. I want to talk about how, look, I'm just going to be straight up. A lot of us are carrying baggage. A lot of us are carrying weights. A lot of us are carrying just like a bunch of stuff like suitcases, duffel bags. Garage is filled with parental, guardian, whoever raised you, grandparents, aunts, uncles. We're carrying a lot of that stuff because, let me just break it to you. We come into this world, right? We basically come in a clean slate. I mean, of course, we're born into sin, right? But besides that, you're a baby. You haven't done anything, right? You're literally like a sponge, just soaking in, just soaking up everything around you without you even realizing it. For a lot of us, most of us, a lot of the habits, a lot of the things that we have been ingrained in us from infancy. Like, you picked up stuff that you carry with you now that you don't even remember. That's deep. You're a kid, but you picked up stuff. You don't even realize you're carrying it, but you are. But I digress. Let's stick with the parents. So basically, that being said, we come into this world carrying a whole bunch of baggage, right? No, basically, we come into this world clean, but we pick up a lot of baggage from our parents. Because look, it's like a vicious cycle of this thing. Our parents themselves were babies, born into this world, and they picked up a lot of baggage from their parents, and their parents picked up baggage from their parents, and it goes on and on and on and on and on, right? So I just want to talk about a couple of my personal experiences that I've realized I've been carrying along that wasn't mine, but was actually my parents. Now, of course, let me preface this. My parents are wonderful people. I thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ every single day for my parents. They're the one that raised me. They're the ones that basically led me to be who I am right now, speaking to you great people. But here's to say, they're not perfect. Neither am I. Neither are any of us. But I'm going to give you a couple examples of things that I realized I was carrying from them that I recently released. Now, as far as my father goes, my father is one of the most patient, kind, humble, just nice person that you would ever want to meet. Always smiling, always happy, always looking on the bright side, and just a stand-up guy, right? But what I realized with him is that, a lot of times, it's something that I picked up from him that I realized is that I can be a people pleaser. Like, I can get into situations where it's like something can go wrong or someone's unhappy, and I just feel this innate need to, like, how can I fix you? How can I fix this? How can I remedy this so you can go back to feeling good and nice and happy, right? But the thing about that is, you can't heal everyone. You can't fix everyone. Not everyone is meant to be fixed. You might be trying to solve a problem for someone that has nothing to do with what's being presented to you on the surface. But it could come from years and years of just baggage and years of just trauma that you're trying to fix in a day because you noticed someone wasn't smiling. You know what I mean? It's deeper than that. But I feel like that's something that I picked up from my father. My father, being such a great, upstanding man, was always, growing up, the fixer. Like, wanting to fix people, wanting to heal things, wanting to just make everything better. And I feel like in my adult life, I carried that with me, to my detriment, actually. Because there comes a point where you have to realize that it's not on you to fix everyone. Like I previously said, it's not on you to fix people. It's not on you to make people whole. That's God's job. It's not yours, You can help people, but the most impactful thing you can actually do to heal someone is just being your authentic self. And that's one of the main keys. That's one of the secrets that they don't tell you about. People might think people like me and people like Father, people that are like people pleasers, people that like want to heal, people that are healers, people that are like just want to help. We can kind of rack our brains and go insane, like, oh, why isn't this working? I'm doing everything, I'm being nice, I'm doing so much to try to fix this person, but it's not working because it's not on you, and it was never on you. All you have to do is be like, look, this person is carrying some stuff with them. I'm just going to be who I am, be there for them, be their support, and I'm not going to like hurt myself or kill myself or beat on myself if I can't fix them. Yeah, it gets deep. So yeah, that's basically what I picked up from my father. Just this idea of like, I need to fix everything and I need to people please. And I Fandle snapped it away. It's gone now, you know. So it's like, I'm very thankful for that. Another part of carrying family baggage is we can almost feel like, look, this is how I was raised. So no matter what, I love my parents. I love my mom, dad, whoever raised me. I love them. So I'm going to keep these ideals and the things that they taught me with me no matter what. Not Wakanda forever. It's just an X. That's not the way to go about it. Your parents came into this world and they learned from this world just like you did, right? They're not perfect. No one is. And when you come to that realization that no one is perfect, literally no one ever in the history besides Jesus, no one on earth has ever been perfect, right? You're gonna come to understand that, look, it's cool. I can be kind to myself. I don't have to carry my parents' teachings with me because they were just doing the best with what they had. Maybe something that they learned that they felt so strongly about that was so important to them that they imparted on you, their child, me, their son. It may not have been the best. It may not serve the person that I am right now as an adult. So that being said, I released it. I'll give you a good one. This is a funny one. Now, my mother, she imparted on me kind of like a really, really big financial block. Now, I feel like in the past, I've never looked at like money as something positive. I've always looked at it as something that's to be feared, something that there's never enough of, something that is just a strain, a drain, a stressor. There's nothing good about it. Money is just to pay bills and just survive on, but it's nothing positive about it. That is a negative belief that my mom didn't necessarily say these things to me, but I learned it from her actions. And I learned it from how she was with, being stressed about bills and stuff like this. Like, it was things that she would say like, oh, we don't have enough money for this, or hey, we're not gonna buy that, or hey, the classic, if you're out, you want to get some food, Mom, can we go to McDonald's or Burger King? No, we got food at home, that type of thing. It's like all these little things that don't seem like a big deal, they add up and 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 up, and it's just piling on you for your whole life until you reach a point where you reach adulthood, maturity, and you're like, yo, I don't need to carry this stuff anymore because it's not for me. One of the big examples is like the classic, like we would go to the supermarket, right? And that's a blessing right there. Just being able to go to a place where they have food readily available, Just switching your mindset, that's a positive, I could harper on, oh man, I was taught so much bad stuff with my parents, but no. My mindset is I love my parents. They were taught by people who were ignorant of stuff. They passed it on to me, and it's like, that's not their fault, straight up. So yeah, back to the market. We go to the market, you're a kid, you see like some cereal, something Fruity Pebbles, something colorful and happy. You're like, Mom, I want to get this cereal. You pick it up, take it off the shelf. And my mom would be like, this is my mom's thing. My mom would say, is it on sale? It's literally like, yo, if there was something at the store and it wasn't on sale, it didn't exist, right? And that's hilarious, right? But that had a real effect on me to the point where I realized, like, yo, I would go to the store with my twin flame Natalie. I would go to the store, right? We'd go grocery shopping, And I'm basically letting her do all the shopping because I had this mental block from my childhood that, oh, I can't buy anything. Nothing here is on sale. What can I do? It's like all of that is going in my mind unconsciously, and I'm not even realizing it. It's like I've had ingrained in me so much. Put it back. We don't have a coupon for that. It's not on sale. You're not getting it. You know what I mean? So, and that's something that's not serving me. So let me tell you something. I released it, and I have another video on this channel where I talked about like wealth and abundance and stuff like that. And there's more to come. But basically, money is not even a physical thing. Money is an idea. The ink and paper, that's a representation of an idea. You know what I mean? Someone can easily take like, I don't know, I have like this like fake plastic diamond, right? And I could say, you're like, oh, this thing is worth nothing, right? But I can take this diamond and be like, no. Now this diamond is worth $500 trillion or whatever, And if everyone agrees that this diamond is worth 500,000 trillion dollars, then everyone's gonna be like, okay, it's worth that. But it actually has no value. Same thing with paper money. There's no value on it. It's a representation. And I know I went on a tangent, but it was kind of important. So yeah, I snapped myself out of another pattern that I realized I was in. This there's never enough money that was imparted on me by my mother. And I released it, and now I'm healed from it. So those are two big examples from my life. From my father, one of being a people pleaser. From my mother, one of like, financial stress and stuff like that. That was imparted on me. That I came to a decision through prayer, through meditation. I was healed from it. And that was gone. And now I'm like, yo, I'm my own person. I can literally rewrite this script for my future children. I don't have any children at the moment, but for my children, I'm now consciously aware that I don't have to carry or bring any baggage to them. This is a clean slate. I can just teach them what's real. I don't have to carry what was imparted on me by my parents or their parents or their parents or their parents. Like, the cycle is broken, the wheel is broken. It's a new day, and we can all heal from that. This isn't just an exclusive thing for me. This is for everyone. And scripture says, there's a verse in the Bible that says to honor your mother and your father. And when I say honor your mother and your father, it's whoever raised you. Give them honor, give them praise, give them glory, because look, if you're living and breathing and you're kicking right now, you wouldn't be here without them. No matter what issues you guys may have had in the past, no matter what things may be going on right now, you have to have the realization like, yo, I'm here. Literally, I'm in my physical body here on earth because of my parents. Because of, the people that raised me. I am who I am, flaws and all. And I can choose to get rid of those flaws, and I can choose to heal them. I thank God for the people that raised me. Yeah, and that's a beautiful place to end it off on. So thank you guys so much for joining me on this episode. Please go check out my podcast, The Experience with Jalen D. Greene. You can find it on Spotify, Apple, Stitcher, basically wherever podcasts can be found. Social media, your boy. Instagram at Jalen D. Greene and at Greeneverse. Twitter at JD_Greene_, and TikTok at Greeneverse. And of course, YouTube. Like, share, subscribe. Do what you feel. Thank you all so much for listening, and have a blessed day. Take care.